Welcome, legends, to the Beans and Sausages channel. I'm Lucky Hands, and today we're going to be talking about how to sandbag in Gauntlet. What is sandbagging? It is the strategic approach to playing Gauntlet that enables you to maximizing your daily rewards of 22 gloves per day while finishing in Rank Pro Top 250, even with a limited garage level and/or limited skills, all without spending no coins and only 40 blue tokens. And for those 40 tokens, you will collect at the end of Gauntlet 1,500 blue tokens and over 35,000 Gauntlet coins. So you just got promoted to Division 5. You quickly notice that your garage level is not up to par. Everyone else is driving Imperiums, Chimeras, and Double 16s. Well, stay tuned because this video is for you. And before we get into it, please like and subscribe to this video if you enjoy our content. Okay, so let's get into it. On the first day of Gauntlet, the first thing you want to do is set your 5 defensive races using your lowest ranked cars, which in turn sets your worst possible times. The goal here is to keep your points low until the final day of Gauntlet so that you're only battling low-ranking, limited skill opponents. So for the first 5 days of Gauntlet, you're not worried about ranking points, but rather focused on obtaining a 22 gloves per day. This would give you the maximum daily rewards of 3,400 Gauntlet tokens per day. We will later discuss how the strategy changes on the final day of Gauntlet. Now that your attract times are set, you're going to get challenged a lot because they are so low. And this is what you want. The objective is to get a bunch of challenges that you can have your pick on who you revenge. That's right. Pro tip number 2, you want to use the Revenge tab to select your opponent and not the Challenge tab. And this is for a few good reasons. Number 1, they cannot revenge you, so they can't get their points back. Number 2, you can see their actual race times. And then number 3, in which I'll show you later, there's a way in the system for you to view all 5 names of each track that they raced. So there are huge advantages of using the Revenge tab to challenge opponents. Now take special note at the races on the screen. You only want to win 3 of the 5 races to keep your points low ranking over the next 6 days. Now let's switch gears for a second. For my final opponent for day 1, I'm going to demonstrate how to research an opponent you're interested in challenging through the Revenge tab, as well as some best practices. Now click on the challenge log and go to the receive section, and then click on Revenge next to the opponent. From this screen, you're going to need 2 different pieces of information. You need the opponent's name and their score and rank. Once you have obtained that, you're going to then back out to the main screen. And from here, you're going to highlight you. And now you're going to search for the opponent's rank. In this case, it was 1037. Sorry, I'm going the wrong way. All right, we're going to locate 1037. There we go. And here's the guy's name right here. Okay, so here are the tracks that he actually ran. Because the track's names wasn't shown in a previous screen, this is extremely helpful. Now that we've obtained the track names, we can back out and go back to the opponent and the Revenge tab, where we're going to break down the screen and best practices. Now that we have enough information to be dangerous, let's truly break down and analyze this opponent to see if we should challenge them. First, let's see what will be awarded. Okay, so this race is worth 10 points, so they are 2 points apiece. Remember, you only want to win 3 races and can the other 2, so you will win 6 points for this race and 2 gloves. And because this is my final race for today, and I've already obtained 5 gloves from 4 other opponents, then yes, this is a good candidate for a race, but only if I can beat him, which is yet to be determined. But before we go there, let's discuss rank real quick because there's something important about how you revenge opponents. You revenge from the lowest rank opponent on up. As your rank changes, so does your opponent's points and the amount of gloves you can receive. Now it's time to see if I can beat this opponent. Let's take a look at the first race. Alright, the first race was Roman by Roads, and he ran a 20.705, and I know I can run a 20.2 in the Baptista, so I got that one. Alright, second race, a run in a park. He ran a 26.424, and I know I can run a 24.5 in the 007S. So that race is in the bag. Alright, the next one, the tunnel. He ran a 22.203, and in my Bugatti Chiron, I can run a 20.556, so I got that race. Next one, icebreakers. He ran a 38.189. I can run a 34.832 with my Remick Navara. And finally, it's a twister. He ran a 28.352, and I could run a 26.1, my time attack. So I could actually take all 5 races, but remember, I'm only going to take 3 and can the other 2. And there you have it. Day 1 is complete. We have got our gloves for today. And the good news is, you're going to repeat the same process for day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, and finally, day 6. Now, on the last and final day of Gauntlet, and before the reset, this is where the strategy changes. The focus now turns from gloves per day to total points and rank. And the goal this time is to win all 5 races. And the key is to select only races that will give you a minimum of 30 to 40 points per race. This will catapult you quickly up the rankings. Lastly, and before the final reset, is when you're going to spend your 40 blue tokens to improve your track time. And a price that you pay will depend on if you've used previous refills. Now is the time to set your best track times using your best cars in your garage. As you can see, my rank was Novice Top 366 before the final reset. And after the final reset, I am now Pro Top 163. I moved up in points 203. As you can see, I was able to increase my ranking by 203 points over the last 10 races. Now you can stop here and collect your earnings for Pro Top 250, or you can spend additional blue tokens and use your remaining refills to climb further up the ladder to Elite Top 100. It's totally up to you. As it stands now, you're looking at 1,500 blue tokens and over 35,000 Gauntlet coins. Now I decided to roll the dice and lost one of the races against a whale and fell just shy of my goal by 6 points. But hey, you win some and you lose some. That's just how the cookie crumbles. But there you have it, legends. The tea, or should I say, the beans and sausages, the meat on how to sandbag and Gauntlet. Get 22 hands with lucky hands, or should I say gloves. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe to the video, and I will see you on the track, legends. Peace.